Hey, what's up? Heidi Mitro here, When You Lead Coaching and Consulting. And the phrase we're dissecting today, you're going to laugh at that choice of words, is I just need to get my shit together. Ugh, how many people say this? I know I do. And I've said it a lot, actually. I just need to get it together. I feel like I can't get any traction. I am like freaking out. I just can't get my focus. And when leaders and high achievers are saying phrases like, I just need to get my shit together, typically what I counter with is why? Why do you need to get this particular shit together? What does that actually mean? And for a lot of leaders, what that means is they have a lack of clarity. They have a lack of focus, a lack of purpose, or a lack of direction. Simply stating, I need to get it together is too vague. And when you begin with vague, you end with it. So what I have recognized is these are some of they're phrases that are inviting deeper inquiry, but they're also phrases that are accusatory and paralyzing. So what we do when there's paralyzing language that shows up, like, I just need to get it together, like, which in the history of people saying it has never worked. It's like, calm down. Okay, yeah, let me get right on that. Or stop thinking too much, right? These phrases are crap, but they're a beginning point. So if you are at the end of a sentence where you're like, I need to get my shit together, that's actually the beginning of the next sentence, which is, why do you feel that way? What about this is revealing your next step to you? So let's use a real life example. Let's say you're at this point where you just need to get it together. And I say, what's being revealed to you? What's showing up? What do you actually feel like needs to get together? Typically people take a breath and they're like, I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed. I just feel like I have too much to do. I just feel like I don't have enough support. I just feel like I'm not able to function at the level that I want to function at. And that's a very, very different assessment than this broad stroke of, you just need to get it together. What specifically do you feel like you need to get together? And is it possible that the solution is smaller than the problem? Is it possible that the solution is smaller than the problem? Typically, when you have these big, overwhelming, overarching sentiments, it feels like the solution has to be as complex as the problem feels. Let that land. When we're in overwhelm, we assume that the solution has to be as complex or even more complex than it actually needs to be. We feel like it has to match the problem, and it doesn't. There's usually simple fixes, simple tweaks, 1-degree shifts that can help you. So if you feel like the problem is huge, the solution, irritatingly, let's be honest, paradoxically, often requires a simple reframe, a simple shift. But I'm going to let you off the hook a little bit. When your problem feels really big, you're in a physiology of stress hormones, and it's very hard to think simply when your body's in survival, which is why it's imperative that leaders have an understanding of their physiology. It's part of our updated leadership profile, is you have to make peace and have an understanding around your physiology. And if you don't, you're not leading in an updated way. You're leading in an outdated way. You have to include the body in your leadership, or you're missing out. You just are. So understanding what your phrasing is asking of you, tuning into the body, and then being able to make simple 1-degree shifts. That's what we specialize in here at When You Lead. I know you need support with this. I do. High achievers need way more support than we would like to admit to. We have a phrase inside of my inner circle that says, whoever gets the most support wins. Because I have a whole bunch of competitive people in my circle who are like, they want to win. So yeah, we want to win. Whoever gets the most support wins. As you need support, let us help you. Let us help you understand what your physiology and your language is saying, so you can actually get your shit together. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you soon. Be well.